All right, guys, I'm back. I'm at the hour of Venus right now. I've got some interesting feedback in my last reading. All right, a lot of it was about the asteroid Sirius and where we're going, this year with the whole agriculture thing. Again, Pluto's going to be moving back into Capricorn September 1st. Uranus will go retrograde in Taurus. All right. The energy was just speaking a lot about like the need to basically focus on our resources, all right, pertaining to food, all right. The asteroid Sirius, it rules over not only agriculture, but it is of parenting and nurturing and things like that. So I feel like the mother figures are going to be tested a bit overall. I just find it interesting that Pluto goes retrograde, all right, the same day that Uranus goes retrograde. Just saying. Pluto heads back into Capricorn, right, where Sirius will be in Capricorn at the time, and it's going to be like a restriction on like foods and things like that, and like it's just giving me overall like the mother figure being tested, I feel, is what it is. It's kind of what I'm getting. All right, Sirius is the ruling asteroid to Taurus' energy. Taurus is ruled as well with Libra by Venus, right? So whatever. All right, I'm just looking at the transits and see what's being affected. Overall, I feel like this year there's going to be a heavy emphasis on food, agriculture, parenting, nurturing, that type of thing. And obviously, the government's going to make it seem like, oh, mothers aren't what they're supposed to be here. All right. Okay. Possibility on trying to control, right, the way that we birth, possibly. Or the whole freaking... what do you call that? Our birth control type of thing. So, we'll see. Capricorn, second house, and I'm seeing the energy of the North Node. All right. So, this is... Capricorn is the energy of the government. Second house is of finances. North Node is basically our destiny. All right. So, it seems like Capricorn's way... government's way of controlling our finances is by controlling our destinies. That's what I'm getting here. Capricorn, second house, North Node energy. All right, so utilizing astrology, all right, in all of our charts, or overall, in what way we are meant to benefit from the overall energy, all right, whereas they are utilizing it to control us. Just saying. Okay. Let's see what comes up. It's interesting. All right, let's see what moonology transits could be significant to this energy. Okay. I had Midhaven come out in my last reading, which Capricorn energy is technically the 10th house energy, Capricorn energy. I was reading for Taurus, which was second house energy. So this could just be a continuation of where this is leading us in the long-term North Node process. All right. North Node is currently in Aries. All right. Mars, which is the ruling planet in Aries, is currently in Capricorn, where it is exalted. All right. So South Node in Libra, pertaining to relationships, marriages, contracts, that type of thing. All right. Let's see. All right, so release your blocks. First quarter moon in Scorpio. Technically happens during Leo season. Okay. Releasing your blocks. It's interesting. Let me go back. Because I was just looking at August's energy. And the first quarter moon in Scorpio is when? Ooh, look at that, August 12th. Right after Juno enters Libra. Juno is the asteroid of partnerships and marriages. And I was just speaking about this specific energy here where Juno will enter Libra. First quarter moon is going to happen in Scorpio. Mercury will enter retrograde in Leo. And then the full moon in Aquarius would happen, because that's the full moon in Aquarius card that came out earlier. So this is releasing your blocks. I'll read these energies out. I just want to pull whatever wants to come out of this deck here. And what's significant overall to this North Node energy here. All right, notice this female here is doing yoga. All right, during the energy of the first quarter moon. First quarter moon can speak about you needing to stay committed, all right, to your manifestation. This can speak about the energy gaining momentum at the time. All right. Here we have first quarter moon in Virgo, which technically happens in Gemini season. All right, so assessing the situation. Let's see. All right, so first quarter moon in Virgo is going to happen on June 14th. All right, new moon will be in Gemini happening on June 6th, and the Mercury in Gemini, which is in his domicile energy, on June 3rd. All right, so the 3rd, the 6th, the 14th. This could be a very good week, all right, pertaining to, what am I getting here? I got Mercury's energy. I got Pluto's energy. All right. We just currently had Mercury move into Aquarius, where Pluto is currently is. All right, so I'm seeing Scorpio's ruling energy in Aquarius at this time. What is this pertaining to? Interesting. Focus on the positive, new moon in Sag. And then I got new moon in Gemini here. Interesting. Opposing polarities. All right, Gemini and Sag. Both new moon energies. So the new moon in Gemini on June 6th could be significant, opposing the energy of the new moon in Sagittarius on December 1st. All right, so this all happens in 6-month increments. All right, the new moon in Gemini technically happens during, what's this, spring season. And then we have winter season, or fall season, should I say, here with the new moon in Sag. All right, these dates could be significant to the reading. I don't know what this is going to come up to, but it's giving me 3rd house, 9th house. It's giving me 8th house, 6th house. All right, so transformation in work possibly. All right, I'm going to pull more, see what comes up here. All right, focus on positive. Think it through. Assessing the situation. Releasing blocks. This is all giving me, like, if you're in your North Node energy here, all right, there are things that need to be researched. You need to think things through on how to be able to get through whatever it is that's going to be coming up. All right, whatever is going to be blocking you, and how to assess the situation. All right, let's look at this. What is this new moon in Gemini energy? I don't know why I'm being asked to work backwards now. I wish I could bring these closer so you guys can see them. All right, new moon in Gemini, new moon in Sag, first quarter moon in Virgo, first quarter moon in Scorpio. All right, representing the 3rd, the 9th, the 6th, and the 8th houses. I'm seeing overall 3 of the 4 mutable energies here. I got Gemini, Virgo, and Sag. All right, Pisces would be the last one. So maybe something coming up in Pisces season could be significant, or pertaining to connecting to the last reading that I did, which I was speaking about the full moon lunar eclipse that happens in Pisces. Okay. What is this all about? I'm seeing dignified strength here. All right, with new moon in Gemini's energy. Dignified strength is when its ruling planet is in its sign. All right, so when Mercury is currently in Gemini, which again I just said is going to happen on June the 3rd. All right, there's going to be a significance where something needs to be thought through properly. All right, this is giving me 4th house energy, home, possibly where you are going to be, or your environment is going to be. I don't know. Okay, I'm seeing Jupiter's energy here, very significant with abundance, and then I'm seeing Gemini there. So Jupiter is moving into Gemini, Spirit is saying. All right, Jupiter and Gemini in the 4th house. That is going to be for Pisces energy. Interesting. I just said full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces was the only thing that was missing here. All right, Pisces energy, the last mutable energy there. So something about when Jupiter moves into Gemini, which technically will happen on just about a week before Mercury moves into Gemini. All right. So May 25th through June 3rd week could be significant to this energy. All right. Jupiter in Gemini, I'm seeing dignified strength, meaning its ruling planet is in Gemini. All right. And that's going to be happening on June 3rd. And then I'm seeing something about the 4th house being significant. This could be family. This could be home. This could be your inner feelings. This could be some sort of healing. I don't know. All right. Parenting, children. I have no clue. All right. But I'm seeing fruits and vegetables and the energy of abundance here. All right. When it comes to your resources, apparently. All right. It looks like food, which was what I was talking about. All right. I was speaking about Sirius's energy with agriculture, that type of thing. All right. Let's see what comes up. Now, this new moon in Sag happening again on December 1st. What is this energy here? Focusing in on the positive. And again, these are polarities here. Gemini's energy, Sagittarius' energy. Okay. So from June 3rd, all right, or the week of May 25th through June 3rd, opposing December 1st to, let's say, December 7th. All right, we'll have Venus in Aquarius, Sirius moving into Aquarius, which was very significant to the energy I was just speaking about with Sirius. All right, December 7th. Let's see what's happening here. Focusing in on the positive. All right, so first house could be significant. I'm seeing trine. All right, so the first house energy, let's say it speaks about self, your body, your presence, the way that you present yourself out to the world, the mask that you wear out to the world. Trine and sextile. Trine is when two, let's say, astrological, aspects, all right, are within the same element. All right. A trine happens at, I believe it's 120 degrees. And then here, sextile, all right, is the energy of like harmony and ease within two astrological aspects, all right, at 90 degrees. See what's the difference in between the two. All right, so the sextile, it says this major aspect occurs when planets or points are at 60 degrees apart. A sextile indicates harmony, cooperation, and friendly vibes. For instance, the sign Pisces is sextile to Taurus. So if someone has Mercury in Taurus and Mars in Pisces on their chart, this sextile aspect could indicate that those planets are working together in a pleasant, mutual, stress-free relationship. Interesting, because I keep saying Sirius, moving into Aquarius' energy here, which is the ruling planet to Taurus, and I'm speaking about Pisces energy, mutable energy. All right. So I can't exactly see here what's happening, but I see that Neptune will be going direct on the 7th. Okay, I don't know. Neptune is the ruling planet to Pisces energy. Sirius will be moving into Aquarius, which Sirius is the ruling planet to Taurus energy. I'm trying to connect these energies and what this all means. All right, interesting, the day before Mars goes retrograde in Leo. Okay. I'm seeing Leo energy here, fixed energy. Aquarius' energy here with Venus and Sirius moving into Aquarius, both fixed energy. And then I've got a first quarter moon in Pisces and Neptune direct in Pisces on the December the 7th and the 8th. This is all opposing the energy that's going to be happening prior to. With Mercury being in Gemini, Jupiter moving into Gemini, all on the opposing energies here within the 6-month span. All right, there's trine energy that's speaking of here on the bottom of the deck. A trine aspect occurs when two planets or points are at 120 degrees apart from each other in the birth chart. This major aspect indicates a harmonious, stimulating relationship between two bodies and brings out creativity, love, and an overall easier time. A trine occurs between two celestial bodies that share the same element. For example, if you have your sun sign in Scorpio, a water sign, and your moon sign in Cancer, another water sign, these aspects would be considered a water trine to each other. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Run this back. Whenever this happens, I'll be looking at the transits during that time as well. Okay? All right? So, something about the energy of the first house. Okay? which the first house is ruled by what? Aries energy. All right, fire element. Focusing on the positive. Sagittarius energy, fire element. All right. So this could be speaking about when the North Node, Chiron in Aries is happening. With the energy of this new moon in Sagittarius, that will be the trine. Okay? Just saying. What came out here? North Node energy. I don't know why Capricorn in the second house is significant here, but it is. All right, so Capricorn in the second house is technically Sagittarius' energy. All right. I don't know what this is all saying. I'm just pulling the cards. Let's see. Get out of my face. I'm trying to tell you guys. It has something to do with the energy of the North Node. All right, so the transits that are going to be happening the week of December 1st through the 7th and the 8th, very significant, opposing to the energy that's going to be happening in the week of May 25th through June 6th, let's say. Okay, whatever. Now, first quarter moon in Virgo happens in, what's that? Yeah, Gemini season. All right. So back to this energy here. What's going on here? First quarter moon in Virgo, assessing the situation. I said Gemini season, Mercury will be in Gemini. I just said that. All right, so Mercury is going to be in Gemini during that time. All right, let's go back. First quarter moon in Virgo, Gemini season. This is in June 3rd. All right, first quarter moon in Virgo happens on June 14th. All right, so this is during, let's say, the 20th through the... Okay, so this is going to be happening during the, I want to say, third decan, the second to the third decan of Gemini season, where Mercury moves into Gemini with the first quarter moon in Gemini. All right, so assessing the situation, Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. All right, so if this has to do with anything pertaining to, let's say, the third house represents communication, transportation, the local community, schools. If it has to do with neighbors, siblings, cousins, all right, sixth house energy is also ruled by Mercury. So this will have to be where the involvement of looking into the details could be significant, right? Here, health could be significant. It could be where, you know, your work is being looked at or reviewed type of thing. All right. Mercury works at its strength when it's in Gemini. All right. But it works even harder when it's in Virgo. All right. So Mercury in Gemini is saying, hey, let's tune in. Let's start sharing some ideas. Let's come up. Let's do a little bit of research. That type of thing. See what I'm saying? All right, let's look a little bit more deeper into this first quarter moon in Virgo, assessing the situation. Let's look at it. All right, so Aries. This has to do, again, with where the nodes are. All right, so the North Node in Aries, the Chiron in Aries, all right, is very significant here. Let me just look at something. I see no cardinal energy happening in Aries up until we hit June 21st, which I've been making very significant here to the two full moons that are happening here in 2024. And the first time me ever like understanding astrology where I've seen two full moons in the same sign within the same type of energy here, right? So June 21st to July 21st. All right, within Cancer season, two full moons in the same sign. Weird, right? Whereas in 2023, we experienced two full moons in the month of August. One was in Aquarius, All right, I believe it was August 1st. And the other one was on August 30th or the 31st in Pisces. 2 full moons in Capricorn specifically. So this year, very heavy on Capricorn energy when it comes to 10th house energy, the government, when it comes to rule following, when it comes to structured organizations. Excuse me, throat chakra. Okay. Hold on, I'm not done. Divine life purpose, North Node energy. All right. And I feel the government is trying to control what we are being creative with because they do not want us to go towards our destiny. Okay, so let's look at this. We need to start taking action on the messages that we're receiving here, is what I'm getting. All right, assessing the situation. I don't know what this is all about. Let's continue forward. I'm looking at the transits overall. All right, so again, what is this? I said something about the third decan. Yep, second and third decan. All right, and this is going to be of Gemini season. So Sun enters Cancer on the 20th. On the 21st, we see full moon in Capricorn. All right, so we come out of that mutable moon cycle and we start moving into the initiation moon cycle. All right, where full moon in Capricorn, whatever we put into manifestation during the new moon in Capricorn happening just this, in the beginning of the 111 portal of January. All right, here we are about to move into the new moon in Aquarius. We're going to now see the full moon in Capricorn on the 21st and through the July 21st, right before we move into Leo season. This is what's going to be coming up. All right, last quarter moon in Aries could be significant because it happens right after the full moon in Capricorn. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What's very significant about that? So last quarter moons can speak about surrendering. It can speak about, adjustments being made overall, completions, that type of thing. All right, needing to release something. So assessing the situation, releasing what no longer serves you could be significant there. All right, I want to pull one more on that. And conjunction. Interesting. Let me get nosy. The month of June. Okay. Let's look at it. What conjunctions are going to be happening around that time? All right, so June 2nd, all right, we have a moon in Aries conjunct Mars. Okay, I just said Mars would be... Mars is going to be entering Taurus, whereas in the opposing energy in Sagittarius season, Mars will be entering Cancer. Okay, so that's a conjunction happening during that week or within that, second and third decan there. Let's see what else is happening. All right, so we'll still be having that whole Mercury in Gemini conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. Okay, I gave you the energy of Mercury here. All right, although that's what I was getting over here with the new moon in Gemini. It's all going to be happening within this beginning of June. June is going to be significant. That's all I'm saying. Okay, what else do we have going on? All right, so on the 5th, which is interesting because it falls on a Wednesday. Wednesday is Mercury's day. All right, the moon in Gemini will conjunct Jupiter in Gemini. All right, so not only do we have Mercury in Gemini on the 4th, conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, but we have the moon in Gemini, all right, conjunct the Jupiter in Gemini. And then we also have the moon in Gemini conjunct the sun in Gemini, because you get what I'm saying? All of this Gemini energy this year is going to be significant. Again, if you're doing some sort of online presence, okay, it's going to be significant during this time. So the very first week of June is lit, okay, for media, music, entertainment, journaling. If you're writing a book and, you know, publishing anything, I feel if you're doing some sort of research project, if whatever it is that you're doing, all right, if you're communicating out something, it's going to be significant on June, first week of June. All right, so last week of May into the first week of June, leading into the new moon, all right, which is happening on a Thursday, Jupiter's day, where Jupiter will then be in Gemini. Okay. All right, guys, let's see what else we have here. All right, that's it for now. All right, I'm just going to go in from the very beginning of June through, let's say, the 8th of June. Okay. Very first week of June. So that's what I'm getting here. Now, I'm looking specifically for Aries energy, for North Node energy. Let's see if I can spot anything specifically. No, but I can tell you this right now. The energy that we have, all right, whereas, oh, okay. The energy where we have right now, this week specifically, all of the North Node and Chiron energy within the next few weeks, where it's going to be either quintiled. All right, we've already gone through the squares. We're moving through quintile energy now, sextile energy, and semi-sextile until we hit the conjunction of the North Node and Chiron. All right, and I feel that conjunction comes up on February 19th. All right, so not only am I speaking about the conjunctions of now, but this is going to be within the next couple months up until we hit, you know, that new moon energy, or that solar eclipse energy, with like the solar eclipse happening in Aries, where the North Node and Chiron is going to be very heavy. All right. Yeah, so the North Node conjunct Chiron is going to be on the 19th of this month. All right, I believe I said that in one of my other readings. All right, what's today's date? The 5th? Wow. So, mental energy for Aries and Libra today, 12. Mental energy, 12. Okay. And I feel this is all the North Node, South Node energy. I'm telling you. All right, what's the highest on any of the other signs? All right, so physical, I have Taurus and Scorpio, and I also have Virgo and Pisces. All right, for physical strength. I don't know, guys. Retrogrades could be significant. All right. So again, I put together a bunch of information of what planets were going to go retrograde this year. Venus does not go retrograde this year. Last year, it went retrograde in Leo. All right, which affected a lot of the fixed signs. All right, specifically Aquarius, because it was in an opposition to the energy of the sun. All right. Let's see. Or I shouldn't say the sun, but yes, in opposition to its in polarity. All right. So we have Mercury going retrograde in Aries. It will go retrograde in, I believe it's Leo and Virgo. Hold on a second, guys. So the summer phase will be Leo and Virgo, where Mercury will retrograde. The spring phase will be in Aries, and the fall phase will be in Sagittarius. So 3 times this year, Mercury will go retrograde. All right. Mars goes retrograde this year, and I believe it's Cancer and Leo, which is interesting because Cancer is exalted in Capricorn, where it's at its fall in Cancer. Okay. Just saying. Let's see. Alright, so yeah. It will go retrograde in Leo. Alright, and it will head direct in Cancer. Okay. Oh boy, I tell you, this is gonna be fun. What a crazy year, right? And again, Cancer and Capricorn, this was the last time Pluto in Capricorn was going to be seen facing the sun in Cancer. All right, in 2023, the very last time. So the energy of transformation when it comes to 10th house energy, again, governments having a lot to do with structure, authority, discipline, right? Responsibility, being ambitious, going towards, your divine life purpose type of thing, where your public image was being basically like, it's bad. It was bad. It is bad. Okay. Your reputation was being like, just kind of screwed around with the government. I feel that's what this is. Okay. Anyway, let's move on to first quarter moon in Scorpio, releasing the blocks. All right. And again, first quarter moon in Scorpio happens in Leo season. All right. So this is all significant to what I'm speaking about here. This is all like summer phase for me. Within the next 6 months is what I'm speaking about. All right. Let's look at these energies. When is my first quarter moon in Scorpio happening again? This one happens in August. All right, so August 12th. And this is where we see the full moon in Aquarius, first quarter moon in Leo. We'll see Juno in Libra. We'll see the whole Mercury retrograde in Virgo. We will see the Mercury retrograde entering Leo's energy. All right. This is this whole like Vesta entering Virgo and Sirius going direct, where Sirius will then be in Capricorn. Okay. That's kind of what I was getting at. So releasing your blocks. What's this all about? Interesting. I seen 333 on the clock. Retrograde. That was on the bottom of the deck just earlier. So that was significant for some reason. All right. So I feel this is, what do I have here? Yeah. I was going to say, I feel this is speaking about when Pluto will go retrograde in Capricorn. This is the last time it goes retrograde into Capricorn. All right. So here we have on August 12th, the first quarter moon in Scorpio happening, right? While we are still currently in Leo season. All right. Full moon will happen in Aquarius, and then the sun will enter Virgo, right? Virgo represents what? It's the 6th house. It is hard work, okay? Sun enters Virgo on the 22nd. We'll have Vesta that enters Virgo on the 24th. Vesta is the asteroid of spirituality, all right? The inner spark within you, that home and heart type of thing. And then we have Sirius going direct in Capricorn. So Sirius, the asteroid of agriculture, will go direct in Capricorn. And then on the 1st of September, Uranus goes retrograde in Taurus and Pluto retrogrades back into Capricorn. I read my Sirius card out of this in my last reading, all right? And it spoke about how, where are you? Back here. Give me a second, guys. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'll read it again. This is what I was trying to point out. Sirius is the largest asteroid between Mars and Jupiter. In Roman mythology, Sirius is known as the goddess of the crops, bringing abundant gifts and nourishment. Sirius is also associated with fertility, feminine cycles, and the seasons. her daughter, Persephone, is taken to the underworld by Pluto for 6 months every year. While she's gone, Ceres goes into mourning the dark and barren fall and winter seasons, and she rejoices when her daughter returns, the fruitful months of the spring and summer. Ceres' warm and loving energy represents nurturing, planting, and healing. Wherever this asteroid appears, it should bring soulful rewards to you. Ceres is associated with fertility, feminine cycles, and the seasons. Her daughter Persephone is taken to the underworld by Pluto for 6 months every year. Pluto will retrograde back into Capricorn, where Ceres will be in Capricorn. So Ceres will meet with Pluto is what I'm trying to bring to your attention. Okay? I don't know, guys. It's the astrology. It's not me. All right. What this all means, Pluto is what? Destruction. It is the energy of transformation. Capricorn is what? It is discipline, structure, authority. It is the energy of the government. Trying to control what? Agriculture. Our food. Our fertility. The way that we birth. I gotta take a step. Okay. And then Uranus at its fall in Taurus will retrograde. Uranus rules what? Aquarius. Pluto was just where? In Aquarius. It retrograded back in to Capricorn on the same exact day. Taurus is ruled by what? Venus. Ceres is the ruling asteroid to who? Taurus. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I don't know if you're following me, but I hope you are. Anyway, retrograde. Let me pull that Capricorn out. Okay, where are we going? It says release your blocks. I'm going to pull these cards and read them all when I'm done, the Moonology cards. All right, I don't know what this is saying, but we got to get prepared to be disciplined overall when it comes to this last retrograde with Pluto and Capricorn. All right, I feel like this is the government's last chance to screw us over. All right, what is this? I can't make this shit the hell up. What was the first thing that came out? Fourth house was the first thing that came out. It is represented by Cancer's energy. It is the house of home. Okay. Capricorn, Imam Koli, fourth house energy, Cancer's energy, the opposition polarity here. I've been getting this all year and I still don't understand it, but I guess we'll see when we get there. That's all about me learning about astrology, is actually living the experience of it. All right. So the Imam Koli has to do with the energy of your roots, family dynamic. Okay, where you came from. Roots can literally be, I don't know, food growing out of the ground. Environment, I don't know, guys. All right. All I know is 10th house speaks about your career. 4th house speaks about home. Maybe this is telling us we need to find a way to achieve work, career from home. How can we support our neighbors? Mercury's energy was heavy here. How can we come together, work together, and make those aware of what's going on? Through communication, through online services, through, I don't know, music, put the word out type of thing. I don't know. I have no damn clue what this is. All right. Heavy on the Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. All I did was pull Imam Koli. Cancer was under that. What's under there? Aquarius. Aquarius says, you a big deal, boo. You a big deal. You know some shit. That's all I'm saying. All right. It says collaborate. Partnership. I'm about to be done. I'm about to be done. Oh my God. I feel like while Pluto is in Aquarius, we are meant to come together in partnership and make shit happen. Juno is where right now? It is in Virgo. in the house of hard work, being of service to others, focusing in on health. All right. Juno will then move into Libra, which is all about what? Marriage and partnerships. Okay. I'm pulling one tarot card for this because I don't got time. I'm pulling one tarot card. What do I want to do? I'm going to the angels. All right, let's pull from the angels. What do they have? What do we need to focus on? As I split the deck, the Empress and Epiphany. All right, Taurus's energy, Virgo's energy. I can't make this shit up. 2 earth signs. It says here, joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. I'm not making this shit up. All right. Let me give a good shuffle so they don't say I'm making it up. This is crazy. I said I saw 333 on the clock. It's all about equilibrium. Mind, body, spirit. Focus on your health right now. It's significant. We're going to go through some tough shit this year. It ain't over yet. I feel like until we hit like 2026, we ain't going to be out the clear because the government's not going to like the changes that are being made, and neither are we. Okay? Woo! Okay. Don't allow people to shut you up. It's not right. People need to be aware about what the hell's going on. It was meant to come out. You see, I was just shuffling. Epiphany. All right? Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. I'm being called to read out of the guidebook for this. Hold on a second, guys. I gotta get it out of here. Get out. Hold on a second. Epiphany. Okay. It says, this card signals that you're on a quest to discover your true self. Meditation and quiet time provide great insight into the nature of your own heart and your pure life purpose. This is not a time of loneliness, but of inner joy and exploring your divine light within. You may find a mentor who magically shows up at the right moment. It could also be that it's true time for you to share your own spiritual journey with others who are seeking a mentor. Archangel Raziel holds up his lantern of enlightenment to welcome you to the starry mountaintop where self-discovery awaits. Additional meanings of this card: considering life's mysteries, spending quiet time alone, being a light to others, heed your own counsel, and wise counsel is coming your way. Archangel Raziel watches over spiritual teachers and students who are looking for insight or to tap into their own inner knowledge. You can call upon him to assist you in understanding complicated metaphysical concepts. If you're finding it difficult to meditate, ask Archangel Raziel to help you quiet your mind and allow your angels and guides to bring you the spiritual insights you're seeking. I'm done. Tune into your spirituality. I love you guys.